Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's Dreaded Rose report. Hey, if I look kind of bad today, I look like this all the time. Anyway, Lily Garcia, Ted DiBiase Jr., country band Brother Trouble, and musician Thomas Ian Nichols are visiting and giving gifts, I guess, at the kids' Akron Children's Hospital in Akron, Ohio today. Zack Ryder, he's the WWE superstar visiting athletes at the Special Olympics in New Jersey today. Doing a lot of that stuff. Alright, NXT fans, hopefully you're out there. Anyway, fan favorite Enzo Amore will have his big return match. July 17th episode of NXT. He teams with Big Cass and to face Simon Gotch, Aiden English. The match was taped at the most recent set of Impact NXT tapings. And Enzo's been out of action with a leg injury since October last year. And former ECW champion, the Impact players Lance Storm and Just Incredible will team together for the very first time in more than 10 years on September 20th for Pro Wrestling Syndicate against PWS Tag Team Champions Kyle and Alex Reynolds. Did you remember the Impact players? I've forgotten about that. And I don't know who gave her this name, but the First Lady of Wrestling, Missy HYATT, has a new book that's being worked on. This is going to be her second book. And former WCW and WWE office worker and wrestling program writer Dennis Brent is working on the book with her, and HYATT is reportedly looking to set a lot of records straight about things that went on from her career. Slam Wrestling has an interview up with writer and wrestling legend Michael P.S. Hayes, still with WWE. And I don't know why, I don't know if somebody could stop him from doing this, but Michael mentioned that he has a new CD coming out. Anyway, he says, speaking of music, he says, I got a new CD coming out probably next month or so with some really new tunes that I'm proud of. I'm not releasing this thinking, well, I'll be at the Grammys in February, he laughs, and don't give a damn about going to the Grammys. He said, I give a damn about releasing some great tunes and writing songs and expressing it, letting people hear it, and then destroying the CD or whatever they got to do with it. Because if you ever sell them, oh man, they fly for quite a ways. Didn't say anything about it being on iTunes. You can't sell a file, can you? Well, anyway. RVD issued a challenge on last night's episode, and RVD versus NXT champion Adrian Neville in a non-compete, or not non-compete, I don't know how that's going to be a non-compete match. A non-title match has been announced for next week's NXT. Hey, Hall of Famer Coco Beware turns 57 years old today. How many times do you think during his career people have gave him the bird? Former ECW Tag Team Champions Masato Tanaka. Tanaka underwent emergency eye surgery this week and is expected to be out of action for a few weeks. Do you think? Former TNA Knockout Tyler Hicks, whatever you want to pronounce that way she spells it, revealed on Twitter that she performed as one of Adam Rose's Rosebud back in early June on WWE TV. You can tell it's Friday. Hey. Apparently, two of her model friends also were in the group. I'd like to look into that. WWE taped the following matches for tonight's SmackDown. It's going to be Rollins taking on Kingston, Ziggler taking on Barrett, Rose taking on O'Neal, Kane taking on Ambrose, Bo Dallas, taking on Fandango, and Sheamus, Rollins, and John Cena taking on Bray Wyatt, Orton, and Alberto Del Rio, and Cesaro in a match, apparently. Don't know why it is. Maybe it's, anyways, 3-on-4, isn't it? Oh well. Been done before. You ain't going to believe this either. I don't know what's wrong with people, but MTV reality star Nicole Pelosi, or Snooki, who hosted Raw in 2011 and wrestled at WrestleMania 27 for some unknown reason, recently appeared on Chris Jericho's Talk is Jericho podcast to promote her own new product on the podcast and made it clear that she is interested in returning to WWE. Thanks to Philly.com for the quotes. It says, I'm actually begging Vince McMahon to go back because I want to wrestle some more. Currently, Snooki's pregnant, though, with her second child, but noted that she's making sure that she keeps in great shape. I hate to laugh on that, but anyway, just having more muscle and being more flexible. Apparently she was flexible. This is her second kid in a short time. Says, I feel like I could do more moves in the ring, such as a fun experience that I would definitely go back for more. Don't know if anybody could stop that from happening either, but apparently her cable bills do. Anyway, WWE's website has a new gallery of every Money in the Bank participants ever, except Chris Jericho. Did I just say that? Except Chris Benoit, who competed in the first ever Money in the first ladder match anyway. They still got a problem with Chris Benoit, not Chris Jericho. Well, they might have a problem with them too, but WWE's Facebook page recently hit 20 million likes. They currently have 21.1 million. And it's worth noting that their most engaged city on Facebook is New Delhi, India. Average age group on Facebook is 18 to 24 years old. WWE's removed Cody Rhodes from the roster page and added Stardust instead. And like I said, this is Friday. Former WWE star Shad Gaspar and JTG are reuniting as Crime Time tag team on the Indies. Crime Time can be booked at emailing Brian Wittenstein at Gmail. Brian Wittenstein. In case you want him to show up. Hey, WWE website's got a poll up asking fans who will win the world's heavyweight title at Money in the Bank. Is going to be Cena, Wyatt, Reigns, Orton, Sheamus, Cesaro, Del Rio with over 5,000 votes. Not very many. Reigns is currently leading with 52%. Next closest is Cena with a mere 23%. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I better go lay down. I gotta go.